All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what we got. EZA Gammas. We have Gamma 1 and we have Gamma 2 right here. Let's see how good that these boys are right here. I mean, these guys are very popular. Dokkan has been on a nice streak. Most characters, most EZAs, most everything has been good for 6 months in a row now. So let's see. We'll jump in with Gamma 1. So we got Gamma 1, we got Gamma 2. The Android team is already kind of like up there. I mean, these androids are on a lot of good teams. I think that Gohan and Gamma 1 is probably just the best unit in the game. I think as a TUR, probably number one. So let's go. Gamma 1. EZA Gamma 1. Let's see what he does. So, movie hero and artificial life form is the leader skill. Remember, they don't really give very much here, just extra key. Alright, so there's that. Sure. Passive. Activates the intro. Okay. 150% attack and guard for 6 turns. So he gets 2 more turns of guard, actually. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. That's very good, actually. Because think about all of the fights right now, right? Like, it's all like, okay, all of the very difficult fights at the moment, you're still within that window. And I mean, Gamma 1, I don't think he's just going to lose that and be like a complete bitch anyway. It's just he's not going to be the invincible. Like, he's probably going to be practically invincible with this up. All right. 250% attack and defense, 40% damage reduction, guaranteed additional super, all allies 1 key, 40% defense. So he gets a guaranteed additional 40% damage reduction support, 30% attack and defense, 20% crit, 10% dodge for allies whose names include Gamma 2. Oh, that's very good. Okay, so right now, damn, so that could put him up to 95% dodge after Gamma 2 is built up. So, a huge problem. I just did a tier list here for these characters, right? Yeah, here we go. A huge problem is Gamma 2 sucks turn 1. Like, we could pull up all tier lists, right? Like, all of this. And there's this as well. Gamma 2 is the worst character by far on either of these lists. Like, Gamma 2 is the worst. This guy is the worst by a landslide of any character here. And the TR list, we could fill this out. Boom, 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 boom. Put like another 6 characters there and maybe another couple of characters here. And we still would have no character that's worse than Gamma 2 turn 1. Right? He just is very not good. I've found that once you get to turn 2, he does become pretty good, and especially like once we could have like his Gamma links activated with Gamma 1. Like once Gohan is ready to switch into Gamma 1, this guy is pretty good. So he starts out with 70% dodge. So now we could bump him up to 80% dodge if he's next to Gamma 1. That will definitely help. Like, if there was something we could do to make Gamma 2 better, that probably is it. I don't imagine this is going to save Gamma 2 from all of the pain he's going to take, but this will certainly help. But it's just like, remember, it's not, like he's bad in the tough boss phase or something like that. It's right away, soon as the fight starts. So we'll still go into a bunch of these fights And even with Gamma 1, I'm sure we're still going to see him get slapped around a little bit. Because, like, the difference, like, so Gamma 2 is going to have 80% dodge here before attacking. Right, so it's mainly, like, you know, AoEs, locking. After attacking, I mean, he's usually not too bad. Like, even past turn 1, we've seen him tank some good super, like, big supers without dodging past turn 1. It's kind of like the blues, right? The blues can fail their 80% dodge, but when they do, they're typically just double digit tanking whatever's coming in anyway. Whereas Gamma 2 here, it's not really the same thing. This will help though. Like, if they were going to help this guy at all, this guy, this is the ability we would want. This is nice. This will help. This will help. When attacking with 12 or more key, 100% attack. For every attack received, 100% attack and defense up to 200%, and 10% damage reduction up to 20%. So let's just take 2 hits. And he's up to guard with 60% damage reduction. Let's see, 250% defense, 40% defense right there. Then you'd have 200% right here. Oh, yeah. And, I mean, with all of his Gamma links up, oh, I mean, he's going to be very good for sure. After getting hit 4 times, 70% chance to crit, and then he triggers a Scouter for 2 turns from character's next attacking turn. From character's next attacking turn. Scouter. So let me just swap on over to this guy really quick. Scouter. So, the Bond, a Master, and a Disciple team, I mean, that would certainly be good. We're not typically rocking... I mean, I guess LR Future Gohan can have a Scouter. Well, wait, but no. I mean, we're not going to be running Gamma 1 on Bond, a Master, and a Disciple, right? The tag characters are only there because of Gohan and Piccolo. So, yeah, let me... I'm done. I just woke up. Alright, so the Android 16 team and their own teams, like Superhero, Movie Hero, those are the setups we're looking at. Android, Superhero, and Movie Hero. Yeah, I mean, having a Scouter is going to be really good. Like, towards the end of the Goku Black and Zamasu fight, having a Scouter up will be, again, very helpful against Goku Black and Zamasu for sure. I mean, the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks fight, you know, like, we know where it's scripted. We should keep in mind that there is new content coming. We'll see how tough these Red Zone stages are going to get, but these might be very competitive stages. I mean, that's good. Like, having a Scouter is huge. And then he has a 70% chance to nullify unarmed supers. And then he has a guaranteed nullification starting from his 3rd turn. Yeah. His 3rd appearance, he has a guaranteed nullification. There are many powerful unarmed super attacks right now, including Trunks and Goten. So we go into the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks fight, and Gamma 1 being able to mop up Trunks and Goten's super. I mean, that's pretty meaningful. What are some upcoming possibilities for the artificial life form? Metal Cooler. I mean, if they have Carnival Metal Cooler, he does have an unarmed super. Super 17, I don't really, off the top of my head, I can't think of an unarmed super animation for him. Cell Max does have the possibility of having an unarmed super attack, right? Remember, the artificial life form is going to have at least a couple of stages still. I'm going to want to see this guy in-game, but I got to imagine that, I mean, we're just going to touch down and he's going to be dominating shit, right? Like, he surely is going to be, like, in this range up here. Like, I don't know if we'll still have the Gohan and Gamma 1 up a tier, but I mean, Gamma 1 looks like he potentially could be the number 2 TUR to me. Because, okay, right now, I mean, we'll see what these artificial life form fights look like. But right now, all the really difficult fights, it's going to take place in this 6-turn window, man. Like, I mean, people are like, why is Baby not here? Because, like, the strongest aspect of Baby on those teams you run him on, you're not really seeing him go grade 8. It's a rare occurrence. That's Baby's 3rd rotation, right? These difficult fights happen just within that window. So Gamma 1 is going to be nigh invincible the entirety of these tough fights. What's his super attack effect? 50% attack and defense for 1 turn. Yeah, man. I mean, when you consider... Like, think about Gamma 1 on the Android team. Who would we replace? I guess, I mean, 19 and 20. I mean, the Android team... Are we going to run a setup where it's the 4 Gammas, STR17, and Android 16? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. That would... the only thing is, like, 16 really does want Android 17 characters. So I feel like we really still would want to run 17, 18. Yeah, Gamma 1 looks really good. Okay. All right, Gamma 2. I'm a little concerned about Gamma 2 because I could just read the writing on the walls that they're going to make him dodge. But, I mean, Gamma 1 is giving that little bit of extra dodge, which could be good. That could still help. Let's see. Yeah, so he's movie hero android or special pose, sure. 150% defense, 2 additionals, each of which has a 70% chance to be a super. Oh boy. Haha, yeah, he's gonna be... like, how much was that upgraded? Holy shit. It went from medium to 30% to 70%. Holy fuck, dude. Gamma 2. Oh, he's got damage reduction. Dude, 250% attack defense, 40% damage reduction, 50% dodge, 2 key, 40% attack, 30% attack and defense, 10% damage reduction for allies whose name include Gamma 1. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, sheesh. They understood what they were doing. Because that is a huge buff. I mean, that's a huge buff for this character right there. He's damage reduction. Well, I mean, I've already found him to be invincible though. Like, I don't know. I don't know how much this extra 10% damage reduction actually does. He's already literally invincible. So okay. All right, so we got that. Sure. 100% attack when attacking. For every attack performed, 50% attack and defense up to 200%, and then 20% crit up to 80%. So he has an extra 30% crit. Wow, dude, Gamma 2. After 4 attacks in battle, additional super, Scouter for 2 turns. And then he has the Key Blast nullification. 50% chance to nullify it, which is down from what Gamma 1 has, 70%. And then they both have a guaranteed... Wait. Wait. I read over this. Oh my god. This is not... I just assumed that this was like... Let me pull up Physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So like, Physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he has... this, right? But it's a one-time only proc, which I think goes over a lot of people's heads, right? It's not even a one-turn thing. It's a one-time only proc where it's guaranteed. And then after that, you know, you're at your 70% nullification. Once it's his 3rd turn, 3rd time you see him, this is guaranteed for the rest of the fight. And that's what Gamma 2... Wow. I mean, yeah, they're gonna start, dude. They're just gonna be giving these bosses other type supers. Like they're just gonna be fucking coming in with other type supers. Cell Max. No, but Cell Max. I mean, it's his crazy attack. It's always a Key Blast though. Yeah, that like he's always doing this AOE. This. If he's doing a deep fight Key Blast super, he's just gonna be eating it. He's only got 50% dodge, though. I mean, Gamma 1 will get him to 60%. I mean, I gotta imagine his stats, though. 150%, 250%. I mean, he would potentially be having this up, too. Yeah, my gut is telling me both of these Gammas are better than Daimagoku. I could definitely see this guy moving up as well now. I still think we could see some issues from this Gamma too. Like, it's not like they're not going to completely fix all of this guy's weaknesses at the start of the fight, but this Gamma setup is going to be a buzzsaw. So I could easily see me doing an updated tier list on like the 9th or something, on like January 9th. And it's like Gamma 1, TUR2, Gamma 2, TUR3, and Gamma 2 and Piccolo, TUR4. All right, like I could see that happening. Yeah, this looks crazy. This is... and then 50% attack and defense. Great. Oh, he greatly lowers attack. That's new, right? It is, yeah. And he also was only at 30% before. Wow, dude. I'm pretty impressed. So, look at this, though. After performing 4 attacks in battle. I mean, he's going to get that turn 1. Literally, he shows up, and he's going to get that. Right? Like, it's going to happen. And then his next turn, Scouter. And then for 2 turns. After getting hit 4 times. You know, my only criticism here really is perhaps they could have adjusted, because right now their Scouters are probably going to overlap. So I think like if they could have let like one of the 2 open with the Scouter, that could have been good. And then the other Gamma would you know, get his Scout, like either this or what Gamma 2 has. That's kind of like the only thing. But I mean, yeah, I think expecting more from the Gammas than what we're getting here is silly. These look to be, I mean, so these are technically the first 2026 characters, so we're off to a good. These guys look like demons, dude. I'm guessing these are going to be the number 2 and 3 TUR. That's I think they're going to be above Daimagoku right here. That would be my guess. The designs, these look pretty good to me. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I mean, here's the thing. Dokkan went too far with GDC power creep. We talked about it a lot. And when I say power creep too, a lot of it is the fact that we go from, all right, like all that matters is like, you know, like being good on turn 10, and then they swapped it to now you got to be good turn 1, which like that change in design philosophy like destroyed the first 6 years of character, or first 6 months of characters this year, right? But on the other side of the coin, them doing that, I mean, they've just released like banger after banger. Right? Like there's so few shit releases. Like you look at this screen, I don't care about like the world tournament characters, something like that. Like point out the dog shit. AGL Trunks is EZA, sure. And then where? I do not think this character is dog shit. Baby is not. I mean, the banner unit Trunks, sure. You could be very harsh on Wrath Broly, sure. But it's like, dude, like 6 months of like almost no bad characters is crazy. Like, Okay. Yeah. Ending, guys. I think that Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 are probably gonna be 2 or 3. And I do think this probably is gonna be enough for me to feel like moving Gamma 2 up. I do think so. Because I think that these, like, we're gonna run this Gamma setup. That's just gonna be a buzzsaw, dude. An absolute buzzsaw.